Hi, I'm out here on the deck. I hope it's not too sunny for this. I just thought that I'd say hello on Canada Day, and I'm just doing a little rotation. There's the broom that the witch flew in on. Oh, over here on this table someone threw out. We've used this for lots of plants, still things that have to go in the ground. And there's Bustle's little house underneath because had to turn that around because of that stinky fox. Anyway, we're here on our deck. There's one of Truman's many boxes, little drinking water. I'm going to just have a little walk around here. Show you. Oh, it's really bright though. I hope it's not too bright for this. I hope that it will work. There's some of my lovely plants. Chives, gorgeous. Look at these tumbler tomatoes here. Gum, gum, gum. I'm going to feed those in a minute. These are delicious and quick. These are going to be beautiful big yellow dwarf sunflowers when they mature. Got a few pots of those. I've got some more to go in. I've done them from seed. They're very nice. Lots of these things are done by seed, to be honest. Here's the big killer rhododendron. All the blooms are gone. Has the big, huge pink, like hot pink, blousy sort of blooms. There's my shed over there with Angela's very conveniently put some things, messy things in the window. That's sweet of him. There, look, this is what the fox chewed on, my tools, that dirty dog. And there's my hydrangea coming out beautifully, as long as Bustle stops spraying on it. Now here we go. Blueberries. Blueberries. Get a load of these blueberries, guys. Look at these two big bushes. They're not blue yet. They're still green berries, but they will be blue soon. I get hundreds and hundreds of blueberries. Many hundreds, thousand maybe. Well, I might have to trim that off before I net it, because that's pretty big. I might actually just cut the net and do it around it. Who knows? I don't like to cut them down at all. Anyway, they're beautiful. I fed them yesterday. These are my weeping figgy things, the pussy willow things. They're very nice, weeping pussy willows. More tomatoes, Canada Day. More tomatoes, lots of tomatoes. Look at all the tomatoes. I think there's a hibiscus stuck in here somewhere. Oh, and these are great. Have a look at these. These are the comfrey. Look how tall those are. They're like 5.5 feet tall. And there's one of my digitalis. I put in that. I did that by seed ages ago. That is the original foxglove that we got for £1 or something on the last day of the Chelsea garden show, flower show, when what's her name, Julia, got us the free tickets. Too expensive to buy tickets. Oh, there goes a helicopter overhead looking for some criminal. See, our rose bushes are insanely tall. This comfrey though, isn't it pretty? And attracts lots of bumblebees and things. Beautiful, but huge. Buddleia not doing so well this year. Don't know. It's very hit and miss, that Buddleia. It comes out some years great, some years not. The new water butt, gigantic water butt for rainwater, very good. Big rosemary, which we have to shore up because it's huge. Big other plants of some sort. Lots and lots of rosemary, lots of tomatoes. There's the hibiscus that's just jammed in with the tomatoes for some reason. Huge lavender. Look at that beautiful lavender. Gorgeous. Oh, there's my passion flower on the trellis there. I haven't got any flowers on it yet, and it needs a bit more trellis. But that's my second attempt. I had one before. Now we're over here in Rose Garden area, in this gigantic, insane thing that we trim and trim. Oh, look, and there's the clematis coming through. I was training them up there, but they've got into the bush. Pear tree. Can you see the pears there? Lovely pears. Beautiful pears. Lovely rose. Look at these roses. Oh, that one's going over, but some of them are gorgeous. Here, look at this guy. How beautiful. Oh, how beautiful is that? Let me just have a little sniff of that. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Got lots of things in there coming out. All my big daisies, they haven't opened yet. These have gone over. These are all the Aquilegia, the granny's bonnet's beautiful. And they're just the seed pods now, but I leave the seed pods and I sprinkle them around. These are some of my alliums, these white ones. I've put in about 150 allium bulbs into this garden, and I've had about 6 in total. I had purples over there, they're gone. Now the white's over here. So what can you do, huh? This is a very pretty bush. I trimmed that up the other day. Oh, and I've got big... what do you call that stuff with the big red, not red hot pokers, but Cocosmia, I think it's called. Yeah, Cocosmia. That's coming up. And those are the big red, beautiful red and orange and black long flowers. They'll be up. And then more roses. These are very nice, these mauve ones. They have a lemony smell. They're gorgeous. More beautiful roses. Apple tree full of apples here. Go around here. There's another little lavender in there. A big lemon mint. Poor hydrangea. That's a wingtip that just gets shaded out. Got a... That's a... Maybe that's the cocosme. What am I trying to think of? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, that's something else. Here, let's have a look at this rose. Oh, my goodness. Oh, stunning. These smell great, too. And this is the apple tree. This is an English delicious apple. And you can see there's a load of apples on it. Because we had such a long, prolonged winter, apparently this is going to be a great year for apples. And this is, these are eaters, but I've got cookers down at the allotment, like 4 trees. Okay, there's my bower with the cyclamen is growing up. The clematis is getting up there. Clematis, whatever you want to say. Poor old Veronica in there needs another drink. Bird bath, I should change that today before I go to work. And then little rockery that used to be really nice, but it kind of got out of control. I did all of this from seed originally. And I've lost some stuff as well, unfortunately. But that clematis has got an ant's nest in it, so that's died. And then the gigantic fern patch. These are probably original ferns, you know, Victorian or something. These just come up every year. Then we swing around. Huge bamboo that we've put in an old bin because it just got so big. Hanging baskets. Oh, there's my wind chimes. I had to tie them up. They're so loud, but nice. Hanging baskets. These have been successful this year. These are trailing lobelia with begonias, geraniums, and I've put some of that pretty little white flower. What do you call it? I use it all the time. That's coming up there. These little seeds here. Hang on. There's some in there. They'll come up. Little seeds. Little white flowers. They're scented like honey. They're very nice. Another hanging basket. Very pretty. And then we come to the weeping pussy willow that Angelo trimmed up. Look at this. Isn't that appalling? I couldn't believe it when I saw it. He just hacked this. Poor thing. Anyway, I'll deal with it when it comes up a bit. Wonderful plants down here that are getting have to be moved because they're getting very shaded by this tree. I've got a sedum, I've got a skimmia. These are the fantastic Russian irises that come up with gigantic flowers, but not so much now because there's too much shade. Anyway, there's the house. It's very sunny. I hope this will come out. And you can see the blueberry bushes right there, and those are my neighbors. My little shed that we had to build because of the brick one being a big hole put in it by the dickhead next door. Sorry, that's what I call him. And anyway, now we're walking back to the deck. We're having a little... Oh, there's a bumblebee in the foxglove. Hello, Bumblebee. Come here. Let's see. He's there. I don't know if you can hear him. Sometimes you can hear them. They echo like... There he is. Hello, Bumblebee. Hello, Bumblebee. There he's going to the comfrey. Yeah, they love those. The purple plants. They really love the purple flowers. Anyway, I didn't see any birds down there, but oh, there's one. He was just in the bird bath and I missed it. Unbelievable. He was just having a drink in the bird bath and we missed it. And I've got feeders in the apple tree up there, so they eat those. As do the squirrels, the dirty dogs, but they're anti-squirrel ones, but that doesn't seem to stop them. Coming back to the deck, all various herbs, things, bay, a sad-looking thyme that has to be taken out. Some little strawberries, but I've got a huge patch at the allotment, so I don't eat these. These are just ornamental. And what else here? Oh, this is the white lilac I got so cheap. That needs to go in the ground to be potted up. There's just more growing area. And these are rather nice. This is the stuff, Elysium, that's what I'm looking for. See, they come up in little white flowers, and they smell like honey. And then we've got these beautiful lilies that will come up. I've had these year and after year, and I've repotted them over and over again, and these will all come up in huge big white lilies that stink to high heaven. This little solar light, that's like a candle, flickers nice. This is a pretty thing. This is a jasmine that needs potting up. And these, I got given these in tiny little pots. They were just someone had extra lilacs, so I've been nursing those out for the past 3 years. And these are fantastic. Oh, these are more foxgloves and things. These are the big, huge, big black-eyed Susans, and they will come out. You can see the little thing is starting there, so they will come out. Anyway, I'll swing around the evil rhododendron that kills bees. Don't like that. Various things here. A tree that's been hanging in this little pot. Poor old buddleia. That's cocosme as well that I need to get out of there and get in the ground because it's stunted. And then a basket I did, and more of those things, those beautiful my favorite, the dwarf yellow sunflowers. And then this is a mixture of Thufcocosmia, and a dahlia is going to come out of there soon. And our grasses, and this is a camellia. And this again is my little combination of the Elysium, which smells like honey, and begonias. And I put some, this is a pretty thing. I got that on sale. I don't even know what it is. And these are my Tegites. I've been nursing these. Maya seeded these up and gave them to me years ago. And I've been transplanting them, moving them, and keeping them going. They get quite tall, and they have these fantastic big purple flowers. And this is a early sunrise. That's a pretty yellow flower. And there's my poor sad. Look at this sad thing. I think I have to pot that up or do something with it. That's obviously one of those, whatever they're called. I've forgotten. This isn't a very good tour. Anyway, I'm coming back to the house, so don't mind all the security. We open those when we're here. And then I've got corn that has to go in, pumpkins, more beans, my red lettuces, the Lola Rossos. These are red sunflower, big, but they're not looking so good. These are other sunflowers. Anyway, lots of things to go in, pumpkin, cucumbers, etc. Anyway, I'm going to sign off because you've probably had more than enough. Ooh, 11 minutes. You've certainly had more than enough. There's our parasol. It's going to need replacing one day. So I'm turning around, giving you a quick vista, turning around and saying bye. Happy Canada Day. It's a hat George gave me. God bless. Love you. Wish I were with you.